welcome to episode 3
baby,
of the Hammer Time podcast, the official podcast of the Wragby Warhammers, Lincolnshire's only team. Today, we have a very special guest. He's our superstar, Shaun Schwartz, number 28. How are we doing, Shawnee?
Yeah, all good. Thank you for
Are
having
you
me.
recovered from the weekend?
A little bit.
Yep.
There's some lingering pains, but yeah. No,
It was a long day again, wasn't it?
I feel that pain.
Yeah. So the weekend gone by, we was again travelling to Liverpool. Jack enjoyed that, didn't you? Enjoyed the travelling.
Oh yeah, every single time, baby.
And it was another, how do we put it, learning curve.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That's the best way to put it.
A learning curve. So the weekend gone by, we played Liverpool Trojans, the AAA champions, and tough to say, it was a difficult day out.
Yeah.
Game 1, we lost 15 runs to 1. In game 2, we lost 18 runs to 3.
Yeah.
So, again, I wasn't there, so I've missed the 2 Liverpool games.
That's probably why.
That is, well, we're going to see, can't we?
Clearly what's happening.
So
Yeah.
don't put all that pressure on me.
No,
Don't put all that pressure on me.
Yeah, you
So when we
definitely have to score.
look back at the weekend then, guys,
Yes.
hit me. How did it go?
Yeah, tough. League champions,
Mhm.
and you can kind of see why.
Yeah.
Not to say we didn't have our own part to play in their high score. There's obviously been games last year where we did phenomenally in the field,
Yeah.
and just none of that relayed into that game.
No.
You know, it took us too long to kind of warm up into it.
Yeah.
And by the time it was maybe 4th, 5th, 6th inning, and then we
Yeah.
kept the runs low. But the damage at that point has been done.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would say you can't give all credit to that score for their team altogether because their fielding wasn't anything too special. I wouldn't say.
They made the same
I mean,
mistakes we did.
They were loud all the time.
Overthrows,
Yeah.
missed catches, drop balls, things like that. Not as many as what we did, but same things. But yeah, the batting, they knew how to bat. I'll give them that.
Because, I mean, clearly we've played... This is the only AAA side we played at the moment, but there's a clear difference
Yeah.
to what we're used to from
Yeah,
AA
100%.
coming to AAA.
100%.
To me, I imagine the pace is a little bit different. Once they hit the ball, their reaction time to fielding it is probably a little bit quicker, I imagine.
They were a bit more fluid doing
Yeah.
things as well.
I think the confidence as well.
Well, yeah.
They just
Again,
have that confidence, which is obviously a big morale booster for a game, and morale makes all that difference. So,
Yeah, and it's interesting to see because speaking to some of the guys, so offensively on the ball, they could nearly put the ball where they wanted to. Is that right? So
seemed like
any pitch that was going down straight over the plate, they was hitting it left, right, and centre.
Yeah.
And sometimes you look at that and think, I don't know how you defend that.
No.
You know, I don't know how you defend that when it's going between the gap between the 2 players. I mean, it's a difficult thing to do.
And we had players asking themselves that and asking us that. They just said, "What do we do?" And we were like, "There's nothing we can do. You know, just do your best."
Was it the horrible ones as well? The balls just looping over the infield.
100%.
Literally
Still
loop
those
over the infield,
infield
hit the
drops,
ground, roll out really quick.
Did you put your afterburners on though, Jack?
Oh yeah, of course.
Did you?
Oh, yeah,
Was you gassing it?
times. I was gassing it. Just,
Yeah.
but again, by the time you've gotten there in that sweet spot.
But again, you know, as well, you look through our team from the weekend. We had a very, I'd say, inexperienced outfield as well.
100%,
I think that was a huge factor. You know, Clint, your brother, Clinton, he's been out for a long time, injured. Jacob, he hasn't played for a long time, and particularly probably not an outfielder. We're just trying to introduce him back into the game, and pieces like that do make a huge difference.
100%, and it relating to batting as well.
Yeah.
You know, having half the team a bunch of new guys. Also, you could just see that we couldn't get onto the base or onto the bases, then back home. You know, also fluidly.
Yeah.
Just because there was times where we were stuck, literally all bases loaded and no one getting home. That's, you know, it was just weird that we could get on at some points and then other points just not getting there to get the runs in. And
what was it like stealing then? Was it doable? You know, was the
we definitely stole.
We stole
2 to 3
once or twice. I know I got I call it a roasty. I got a graze for sliding into 2 and 3. I'm trying to make those up. It didn't help. I was stuck.
Can we just say as well, just to clarify, as soon as he got to training on Tuesday, he showed me his injury. It's horrendous. It's probably season ending now.
It's
very close.
I thought they had to take it. I was very happy to hear that they didn't I can keep it. The doctor said so. It's good. We're all okay. No, but yeah, we ran hard. There's definitely some of us that ran hard and we stole the bases, but yeah, just wasn't enough.
I got a steal to 3 at one point. That was very hit and miss and close.
So is the catcher keen? Is he throwing? Is he looking to?
Again, he had a good arm, a little bit inaccurate because there were times where it was too short, too long, left, right. So, but it was there. And again, we were just set up in our minds we were going to go for it anyway, and we did most. And I don't think we got caught stealing on Sunday. So, what we did.
I mean, that you look at that from the first week. That's already one positive.
Yeah, 100%.
You know, people were stealing base. So that first week against Bootle when we was there. Things coming out, we wasn't stealing enough. You know, I mean, 1 to 2 we should be going for.
Yeah.
You know, regardless of who's catching for the opposition, we should be trying that the amount of people we can get on base. So if you're saying people are stealing when we went to Liverpool, I mean that's a huge plus.
Yeah. I think we felt good in that sense. But yeah, just getting the guys around, getting them home seemed
another plus. We didn't get any injuries, did we? No. We was unscathed.
Yeah.
First game, 3 injuries in game 2.
Yeah. Yeah, Clint's just carried on a few injuries from the first game and from practice, but he saw the game out pretty much. But no, nothing crazy, which was good.
So when you look at the scores, obviously game 1, 15-1, does that scoreline, 15 runs to 1, does it really show dominancy of theirs? Because it was a Mercy Rule finish, is that right?
It was both games, yeah.
So for anyone listening, the Mercy Rule is when a team is 10 clear runs in front.
It depends on the inning, doesn't it?
Depends on the inning,
But if you're eventually 10 clear runs in front, the game is then called. Where normally we'll play 7 innings to 1 match. Where this was the Mercy Rule. It was Mercy Rule game 2, I presume,
I think,
as well.
Their first Mercy Rule was they weren't stealing anymore. So before it ended, it got to the point where they were like, we're gonna keep going, but we're not going to steal.
Yeah, this was game 2. That
you
they
guys
stealing.
keep going. We won't steal.
Right.
At this point, you guys need to score X amount of points, or we need to score this amount of points and not let you get any runs. And then we get the Mercy Rule in.
When you look at, we all have different opinions on what rules we would change in that. Mercy Rules to me, when you stop the stealing, do you guys agree? I'm quite happy for teams to keep doing it.
No, I think keep stealing because in a way it teaches us to defend it.
Be more disciplined in play.
If you stop stealing, we start switching off. So when they say when they say we're not going to steal anymore, I don't go, oh thank goodness. I go, okay, so now we stop taking lessons about how to defend them. That's what I see. But I get it for, again, some sort of morale, and things like that, where you don't want to lose 30-0 type of thing. But at the same time, you want to learn how to defend it. So you kind of keep going so that we know, to tighten some throws up or to do some more pick-offs, things like that. When they stop stealing, we don't do any of that. We just completely stop kind of concentrating.
And that I don't think always helps as well. Because you've got nothing really to go. All you can do is catch them
That's
out.
a big part of the game.
Yeah, because
being aware of what's going on.
They're the learning things that we've got to do. If you cut stealing out of the game, essentially you're waiting on a catch.
Or strikeouts. Or strikeouts. Something like that. Yeah.
So Shaun is one of our prize pitchers in our team. Part of our team of 5 we've got. Facing their batsman at the weekend, difficult? Would you say it's a difficult?
Different. I'll go with different because I don't think I pitched too terribly, but their eyes were just in. They were locked in. I think it was the first time in my pitching career that I've been hit for a home run.
Really?
Twice, like almost right after each other.
How did that feel?
To be honest, I was just like, well done, guy. Right. Honestly, I didn't even feel bad because it wasn't a shitty ball. It was just over the plate, and and he was a confident batter. He was actually their best batter, I would have thought. And because even when Harry pitched, he was.
Did you shed a tear slightly though?
No. I really just felt kind of good for him. I was just like, wow, man. And then for me, I was just like, okay, so that's what it feels like to be hit for a home run. But yeah, I just carried on pitching. Really.
You're a better man than me because obviously we all know I've been hit for a home run and it didn't feel nice.
No, but I think again, if it was like a 7-year-old child that hit me, then
there you go.
I would have definitely gone and cried in the corner.
6.5. He was 6.5 when he hit that home run.
But he was a big lad. He was just confident. He just walked up there. He actually complained when he only hit a double.
Really?
I don't know if you remember. He kept saying, "Oh, I'm so sick of hitting doubles." And it was just like, wow, man, like I would be happy hitting it. I would be happy hitting a single at this point.
We're still happy if we get on base.
Yeah,
we're still happy
exactly.
if we can just get the one.
Hit me with a ball, actually.
I'm happy to get walked to first.
So yeah, he was just kind of annoyed that he was only hitting doubles for a lot of the time. So when he hit the 2 home runs, he was like, oh yeah, finally. And I was just like,
he didn't hit both home runs.
Oh, wasn't it him?
It was him, and then
another
it was
guy.
like the second person after him.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So fair enough.
Which that one annoyed me because it came straight to outfield centre and it went over the fence by about this much.
It's like right over your head.
It was close.
Should have caught it then, Jack.
Everybody was shouting like, "Did that go over?" And I was like, "I can't lie."
Just say they got.
I'm not going to take that glory away from someone because that was me, and then they were like, "Nah, it went through."
Could have just said I was facing that way.
I didn't see it. Honestly, I didn't see it. I was facing the wrong way.
But no, so yeah, they're definitely a different type of feel. And
so
yeah,
you
something
pitched game 2, is that right? Yeah, you pitched game 2, didn't you?
No,
you started game 1.
Yeah.
So Harry came onto the mound, pitched game 2.
Yeah.
The same sort of story.
Oh yeah,
very hittable.
Pretty much.
One lesson we probably learned then as a pitching group from it, we have to start varying. Is that right? Would you say we have to start changing?
I mean, again, they've been batting at that sort of level for a long time where we haven't, for instance, or we haven't even pitched at that level. So there's things that I could even take away from it, where to pitch, where not to pitch, things like that, or things to at least work on. I mean, I'm pretty sure Harry feels the same because at that point he's never pitched at that level.
I mean, Harry's always been so dominant as well.
But that's exactly why. So him doing his normal thing and them kind of just being like, well, I'm used to this pace.
Exactly.
And so he'll also probably feel like he needs to, learn a thing or two, or maybe put it slightly out or low, or whatever the case might be.
Do we alter the game a little bit where we start putting that pitch slightly outside the zone?
Exactly, something, or just, and even our catchers will learn, okay, well, maybe let's pitch it out this way if we can. Obviously, we're not MLB pitchers. We can only do what we can try and do, but
we can dream.
We can dream, yeah. I can pretend I can pitch 90 miles an hour and like exactly where I want it.
You could probably pitch one at 90 maybe, and then that's it.
The arm falls off.
The arm falls off.
Done for the day.
Yeah. So when you're looking from that, Shawnee, I mean, I have a lot of respect to you. You've pitched really well for the past 2 seasons for us.
Yeah,
Harry's done really well. But these are the exciting times, I think. For the past 2 years we've done really well at AA. Obviously, we won the division last year. Coming into this sort of setup, we always knew it was going to be hard.
100%.
We always knew
100%.
the possibility of getting low scores, not scoring any runs. But I'm still really excited to see where we can go as a collective going into it.
100%. I think even the team as a whole are quite excited to see where it goes. Again, it does get, I think demoralizing is a bit of a, not the correct word, but
game, don't we? Just to at least get even.
It's nice to see, or nice to think to see where we can actually go as a team. Like I think towards the end of the season, where we've now kind of warmed up to this level.
Yeah. We've spoke previously on the podcast that we didn't manage to get friendlies this year. Technically, these are our 2 first friendlies, really. You could probably say 3 is where you need to start getting warmed up. But again, positively from the weekend, the attitude was better. People wasn't so negative after the game. During the game, I like to imagine people were a lot more upbeat about what was happening. But one huge positive that came out the weekend, so we had a debutant, Young.
Oh, what a player!
Started on third base in game 1, and player of the day on your debut at AAA standard. What can you say about that?
Well done, Young.
Well done, Young.
Honestly, he made it kind of look easy. Because again, I suppose he didn't play last year for us, so he doesn't know what we were going through, and he's just soaked up all that pressure. And just everything. He's like, AAA, what does that mean? It doesn't mean anything to me at this point. It's just we're playing baseball. And he just cool as a cucumber, man.
Yeah,
it was
solid in the field.
Honestly, he was just so good. And even though he did so well, he still took a lot of it as learning points. Yeah. He was okay, cool, I can learn from that. And we were just like, bro, he just did so well. Yeah.
I mean, from day one, Young's turned up, and the velocity he throws the ball with, he can swing the bat. Naturally he can swing the bat.
Oh yeah, I know that firsthand as well.
And you've noticed that firsthand as well. And it was just brilliant to see because the guy's so keen. He's so keen to play baseball. He went back to Korea before he signed on.
Yeah,
always kept in touch. Was practicing out there,
and
it's just brilliant to see.
On the chat, practicing.
It's great to see.
And everything.
And he's learning as well. So we're bringing him into the pitching group, and he's learning and learning. Not quite ready. I wouldn't say he's not quite ready to pitch.
Yeah, I think he hurt his glute a little bit.
Yeah.
His left glute, which is affecting him. So he said, okay, well, let me just heal that up first. But yeah, he's definitely keen. He also messages me, asking for some advice or things like that, or which is great. I love that. So he definitely, like you said, he wants to learn and he wants to get in there. So yeah, I'm quite excited to see how he does for the season, if I must be honest.
Yeah, brilliant. And again, if we can get him pitching with his velocity, he's going to be. We're going to have a really good group in there. Harry, yourself, Deck. I want to get Chase involved as a closer as well. Yeah. Young Andy's learning as well.
Merrier, if I must be honest.
Half the team really. Where the rest of us mere mortals are just fielders really.
Yeah.
But no, it's brilliant to see. And again, learning curve. As we said, we are joined by number 28, Shaun Schwartz of the Wragby Warhammers. How long have you been playing for? 3 seasons now?
Yeah, since 2022 is the first season of playing.
Yeah.
So Shaun is a infielder and pitcher for us. Huge respect for him. I played alongside him at shortstop, and you've been too. So good to play with. Easy to talk to. So reliable in field.
Thank you.
And it's just a joy to have him on the team. So what we're going to do now we're having these players in, we're going to do the quick fire 5. So these are just 5 questions we're going to ask you. Nothing strenuous.
I'll be the judge.
You'll be the judge of that. It's just a little something that we like to do, try to get people chatting on here. And then Jack's got a few questions for you. And then we'll roll on from there. So, quick fire 5, Shawnee. Okay. Nice and simple. Favourite sport team?
You mean baseball?
No, any favourite sport team?
I'll go with the Philadelphia Eagles.
Ooh, bit of NFL. Jalen Hurts, Super Bowl champions, glory hunter. Sporting icon.
Oh, that's tough.
I got this question and I struggled.
I'm gonna go with the South African cricketer Gary Kirsten.
Gary Kirsten.
Yeah, enjoyed the batting.
No idea.
Yeah.
If we need to Google, we'll Google him. Your desert island food. We did player profiles on this, but I don't know if this will be your...
I'm going to stick to the island theme and go Hawaiian pizza.
Ooh! Food. I love an Hawaiian pizza as well.
Oh,
I love Hawaiian.
Pineapple brother.
I love Hawaiian pizza. That's amazing.
Disgusting.
Oh, behave. Okay, so your best baseball moment to date.
There was I can't remember who we played against, but I think it was second season in, and I was pitching, and it was a nail biter, and I think I got like 2 strikeouts to close the game, and just a walk off, and it was to win the game with like something like 12-11. It was just great.
Cubs? Was it Sheffield Cubs?
Could have been the Cubs.
That was a great
or
game.
A Sheffield team, but it was just good, and I just felt great because everyone just stormed me and be like, that was awesome, and I was just like, oh, I'm not gonna cry.
Don't cry.
That was, amongst many, to be honest, but that one I remember because it just, I just felt like holy hell, I pulled it off.
One of my favourite baseball memories with Shaun is we was playing at Sheffield Blade Runners away, and we hit that first double we ever did. That was one of my favourite ones. It comes to me short. You ran round, lifted it, caught, double play. That was amazing.
Yeah, that was good.
And double play to those who play baseball, it's a pretty average, pretty ordinary thing to do. But we were so pleased with ourselves when we did it.
It's really
we're playing baseball.
We've done it. This is what we're meant to do.
Yeah,
it felt like the best thing. Like we just won the game, even though it was like the first game or something.
Yeah,
like nothing.
And the final one. Show us your bat. What bat? Size?
Oh, this bad beauty, which firstly half the team uses, by the way.
The other half use
looks
mine.
well worn.
So,
just a Rawlings Pro is literally what it's called. 33-inch, not cupped.
No.
You
batted really well with that. Your batting averages have always been pretty solid.
Literally, that's I think why I still have it, because it's the first bat I've bought and used, and still going strong. So
how have you done that? I'm on like 5 bats.
Yeah, just they did it right, I think. So yeah, and I think that's also exactly. And I think they're like, you know what, Shaun knows what he's doing. Let's use that bat. And so
it amazes me.
I think I'll just buy the same one. And to be honest, I only bought it because I was looking for a 34-inch, and they didn't. I couldn't find one that I wanted, so I was like, you know, I'll just settle for this cheapie because I think it was 40 quid.
Do you know, and that's a huge thing. Obviously, bat size is a huge thing, and like the past couple of years, I've used 33s and 34s. And this year I'm going to stick with my 33 because the 34 just sometimes always feels like you're chasing the pitch with it a little bit. It just feels that little bit too big.
Yeah, well, aren't you usually like a 12-inch or something?
Height jokes, very amusing.
I meant bat size and nothing.
Oh, right.
Hey, it's not about the size; it's about how you use it.
True.
So yeah, but yeah, that's Sean's quick 5 questions. Over to you then, Jack.
Yeah. Okay. So you've been playing baseball for 3 seasons. This is the 3rd season, right?
4th season.
Or this
I
is
think.
you've started
22, 23, 24, 25. Yeah, 4th season. Yeah.
So having from the start till now,
Hmm.
have you just enjoyed playing baseball?
Well, I've definitely enjoyed it. That's why I'm still here. But yeah, it's just been good. And all the guys and girls that's come and gone, they've been good. You know, we have a well gelled kind of friendship and brotherly love going on.
We've done
That
very well
sounds
with
weird,
people.
but yeah.
With people who've come along have always been really friendly, haven't they?
We've
never found out that we've had any clicks.
I
or
think
anything like that.
people feel very comfortable coming in. I mean, I did obviously when I came the first time. You know, you're walking out onto the field and you see, I don't know, 15 guys there, and you're just thinking, oh man, how's this going to go?
They're all showing each other, throwing balls really well,
and it's just so welcoming, just so warm and comfortable, and it's just like, wow, I definitely belong here. So yeah, 100%. Even if I completely sucked at baseball, I would have still
your
liked
first game,
to
I
stay.
believe, you was outfield. Is that right?
Yeah,
right
outfield.
field?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Is that Liverpool away again?
Oh, don't ask me that. That's
it probably was
stretching the old man's
away at
memory.
Liverpool. The chances are probably very high.
I know the first game we ever played was against Nottingham Thieves. It was a friendly.
Oh, that was a hard game.
And they punished us, but we learned a lot. We learned an
And it was
absolute
cold and
lot
miserable as
from
well.
that game.
That was
And
cold and miserable.
yeah, it almost wasn't fun, but the things we took away from it, man, we just went.
Was that an away game?
No, it was home. Yeah, it was home, and we learned so much from it. And
they recently just won the softball national cup as well, didn't they, at the time?
Okay.
So I mean, there was a decent side.
Very, very decent, against us rookies. But yeah, it was good, and ever since I just wanted to better myself, and I think I have, just stuck to it, and I think I will for quite some time. Yeah.
Okay, well, going on from that, how would you say your game has changed over the last 3 seasons?
Well, yeah, as Matt mentioned, he brought me into the infield after a while.
The best decision I made as a coach so far.
After getting the arm in, and then getting the batting going. I feel very confident with the batting. Again, I don't hit home runs or anything, but contact hitter. I get onto the bases when I can.
Would you say? Obviously, you said you've been good with batting. Would you say your cricket's helped? Would you say playing
100%.
cricket when you were younger?
The ball coordination, hand-eye coordination definitely would have helped playing cricket. Then we'd have been that's the problem. You see, that's why
would have been nailing it then.
Yeah.
Damn.
Well, I mean, you don't. I don't know why you've been probably our best batter year on year going through.
I got it last year.
Yeah,
but I do swing at some stuff I shouldn't swing.
Yeah, don't we all though?
I am a bit guilty. I do swing at something I'm not meant to.
I think we all.
I'm not as bad as Harry, the hammer.
Oh yeah, no.
The shot.
I did one of them Tuesday actually training.
Hey, if it works, I'm up for anything. If you're getting on base, you swing it how you need to. But yeah, it's been good. Definitely good.
If there was something else you'd like to add to the game of baseball, this is one question. I didn't put this down, but I thought about it. If you could add one rule to baseball, instead of take a rule away, if you could add one to it, what would it be?
Amongst the 697.
I know. Well, we may as well add a 700 rule in there. At our standard, at our level, what would you like to see added in?
Oh, that is tricky. See, I can think of a few that I would take away rather than add.
See, a lot of people we could take away. We could take umpires away. We could take all sorts away. But just if you was going to add a rule to baseball, if you're watching this and that you're a baseball fan, add a rule you would like to add to baseball. Yeah. See, if I would like to have the spectacular catch rule. If you made an outrageous catch, I reckon 2 people should be out.
Impossible.
What? It counts for two outs.
Counts for 2 outs. If you make if you make like the Superman super fucking catch.
Oh, like a
super, like, you know the one Mike, you know the catches Mike attempts to do.
Yeah.
But actually catch them. I reckon that should be 2 people out.
I mean, that sounds pretty. I mean,
if you've got someone on 2 and then you make an X.
That's all well and good until you're the one that bats.
Yeah, and they do it,
and then they catch around and look at you. And go,
but I said a rule you wanted to add. So the home team, you can only do it on home teams. So if we was the home team and we made that catch, the away team's got to lose 2 people.
I mean, that would spice things up. Yeah. Again, also, if it's in our league, if you did hit a home run, that just counts for like 2 runs or so, or something like that, because not hitting a home run in our league is not very easy. It doesn't happen very often.
Yeah.
So if you do hit one, 2 runs for you.
2 points. Yeah.
So home run leaders.
It's runs.
It's runs as well.
Okay.
Keep an eye.
Okay, we had someone comment that the other day as well.
It's the Liverpool. It's Liverpool. They're haunting you. They're even telling you it's runs, not points. So you said, didn't you? You said you reckon Chase is going to lead home runs this year.
Fuck. I might have
no, you can't say that. Now. Who do you reckon is going to be leading home runs by the end of the year?
Got it wrong every year. Can I still say Cody? Does that
you can't even say that. Cody never really hit the ball to get on base, did he?
That's I'll have to go for you. I'll choose you.
Damn.
If you're hungry enough.
Got 2 last year.
Only
2.
2 infield ones though. There wasn't a hit like there was only 2 infield home runs. So this Sunday, Sean, Leicester Blue Sox travelling to Hammer Park, first home game of the season.
Home game.
Homie.
What are you thinking, Jack?
I'm thinking we can't do any worse, really. And if we do, let's just pack up baseball now. Shut the podcast.
We've got the advantage. No. We know our field.
Yeah, we're at home.
We know shortstop dip.
Yeah.
We know the field. We know the backstop.
We had backstop. The mound is sound.
Yeah.
And it's true because it rhymes.
Nice.
Yeah. Like Jack says, I kind of want to say, it can't get any worse. I definitely think we'll do better. We're facing a completely new team.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. It's so exciting.
Yeah, it is exciting.
I think when you're facing a new team at your own ground, the morale and the excitement.
It's amazing,
more there because you're like, cool, they're coming to us. We need to be hospitable, but we've also got something to defend properly.
That was a great word, by the way.
What, hospitable?
And you got it right first time. Bravo.
Thank you.
We're gonna have the flag on show.
Yes.
The flag's gonna be out. We've got we've got the white lines.
Mm-hmm.
We've got new balls.
So fun. It's gonna be so good.
It's gonna be great to have it.
Yeah.
And I'm really looking forward to it. They're coming off a great weekend. So they lost the first game to Newcastle, but they won the second game, which will lead them into momentum. So obviously they won the second game 15 runs to 2 against Newcastle. Momentum will be on their side. But again, we spoke off doing this, and when we've been here, we know this part really, really
100%. Like Jack said, we know the ground, and we know where the bad parts are, things like that. I think fielding will be automatically better, immediately better. It just has to be. It has to be. My word, if it gets worse. I'm sorry, team, but my word, if it gets worse, I don't know. We know it's our ground. Well, we should know how to defend it.
Exactly. That's what I mean. We've got something. We need to.
I'm looking forward to Chase, Evan, Wombat. Obviously, Wombat's not available this week. Jacob and all these new guys playing at home.
Yeah.
Because to us, it's such a special place. Because we've nurtured this ground literally from nothing to what it is now. And I'm just hoping that sort of rubs off on them.
Yeah, it has to. It
has to. This is our place.
It's so nice playing. It's just awesome.
We like playing here, and it's a bit of the Field of Dreams feel once the field starts growing in the back as well.
Great scenery.
Everything really does go well. But I'm just looking forward to experiencing something new. And really, I'm hoping if anybody in Wragby is watching this, if you want to come and watch, we start at 12. It's all afternoon. Bring a chair, bring a bottle of beer,
bring the family,
bring whatever you like, bring the family. We want to be known as a family club.
You don't even have to watch the game.
Just come in.
Just watch all those sexy men running around the field.
That's it,
I mean,
from
Leicester.
Leicester.
Get excited.
I was going to say that's the other team.
But thank you very much for today, Shawnee.
Oh, thanks for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you very much. So, if you like this video, please like and subscribe on YouTube. Again, like I said, we will be putting videos on there. Just getting my mind around all the digital stuff. I will get to it. And 12 o'clock start of the weekend. On Sunday. Leicester Blue Sox. Come down and watch. Thank you very much. Have a good time. Thank you very much.
Hammer time.
Boosh.
Cheers.
Thank you very much.